Hello and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren from Lauren and the Books. Today I'm going to be doing my January TBR. Now I am aware that this video is going up on the 10th of January and we're almost halfway through January. Who even cares what I'm reading in January anymore? I care. So sorry this is a bit late in the month, but I've had loads and loads of videos to put out, top tens of the year, etc, etc. So I'm going to start. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and then one out of my TBR jar, 12 books I want to read this month. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. Yeah, it's right, yeah. So I'll start with the books that I've already started reading. You'll find that these are the books that I'm going to be reading this month are very much books that I got for my birthday. My birthday was at the end of November. And then in December, I spent the whole month reading Christmas books. So I haven't had a chance to read any of my birthday books yet. So this is what this month is about, but also some really exciting stuff I've got from the library. Stuff that I am beside myself about. So the first book that I've already started reading is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone by J.K. Rowling. It's the illustrated edition by Jim Kay. And I am in love with this book. I really wanted to pick a good book to start 2016 off with. And I couldn't have gotten any better than this. It is beautiful. Now I'm going to do a full review on this once I've finished. I'm about halfway through because I just think it's just the most gorgeous thing ever. I mean, here's one of the pictures that I've already earmarked as my favourite. This is the Hogwarts Express. But so far, this is absolutely beautiful. It's the story of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I love Harry Potter, but this, the illustrated edition is just made for such beautiful reading, and it's just amazing. I'm so pleased that I've got it, and I'm really loving reading it. But because it's quite big, I can't carry it around with me, so it's more like my bedtime book. And I'm back to work tomorrow. I've just had a lovely amount of time off work because of Christmas and New Year, so I'm back to work tomorrow. So this is just definitely going to be bedtime reading. Where I've been sat around the house, I've been reading it a bit. So I've also been reading at the same time Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi, which is a book that I got for Christmas off my friend Ed, which I didn't include in my Christmas book hoard, so sorry Ed, please forgive me. I'm not very far through this at all. I'm 52 pages. This has been my bath book because I can't read that in the bath because it's too heavy, so I've been reading this in the bath. And yeah, really enjoying it so far. Really, as I said, I want to read a graphic novel a month this year, so I was really happy to get this, and I'd heard wonderful things, so looking forward to getting a bit more into this. This is what I'll be taking to work to read at the same time while I'm reading Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, because that is just not transportable. For my book clubs this month, for my online book club, we are reading, I've forgotten the name of it already, hold on, How I Lost You by Jenny Blackhurst. So I don't know anything about this. I've looked at the first page and it looks to me as though it's going to be a bit of a something happened in the past and it's all coming to light now what happened sort of thing. The first paragraph is a letter saying that my name is Susan Webster. Nearly 4 years ago on 23rd of July 2009 I killed my 3-month-old baby boy. So I think it's going to come like the events surrounding that. So looking forward to reading that. For my radio book club, I am reading, this is a book that I got for my birthday, is Spectacles, a memoir by Sue Perkins. My radio book club is much more of a discussion book club. So I wanted to read an autobiography. I always tend to historically read autobiographies in January because I always got a lot of them for Christmas when I was younger. So I wanted to read an autobiography, and we're going to be talking about autobiographies in general. I absolutely love Sue Perkins. I find her hilarious, and I'm really looking forward to reading that. And in my book club at work, we are going to be reading A Career of Evil by Robert Galbraith, which is J.K. Rowling's book, and I am listening to the audiobook of that on my phone. I've got to have it listened to by the Tuesday the 12th of January, and at the moment, today is the 3rd of January, and I've still got 6 hours and 22 minutes left, but it's absolutely amazing. I use Audible for my audiobooks, and as I said in my New Year's resolutions video, my reading shush now, it's read by Robert Glenister. I'm wanting to listen, I'm trying to sort of lessen my book club reading load by listening to an audiobook every month for one of my book clubs. So I've been listening to The Career of Evil, and it's just read brilliantly. He's doing a really good job, and it's just so gripping. I've got 6 hours 22 minutes, so I can normally do about an hour a day, and that's, yeah, I should do it. So on to more of the books that I want to read this month, and as I said, there's a lot of birthday books in here, so I'll go through those guys first. So I also want to read The Wise Virgins by Leonard Woolf. This is a Persephone book, beautiful end papers with a matching bookmark. It is a book written by Virginia Woolf's husband. I believe it's sort of like semi-autobiographical, or he wrote it on their honeymoon or something. But yeah, I got this for my birthday and I've been really looking forward to reading it. It's just so beautiful, look at it. I also got this for my birthday, which is The Mirror World of Melody Black by Gavin Extance. My friend Alex and Kate that bought this for me, Alex keeps saying to me, have you read that book yet? When that's the book you should read next. So I will be reading this in January, really looking forward to reading that as well. And Minnie got me Augie and Me, 3 Wonder Stories by R.J. Palacio, also for my birthday. If you watch my top 10 favourite books of 2015, you will know that Wonder was number 2 on that list. And these are just 3 short stories that sort of follow on for that. I've already read the Julian story. Some of the editions of Wonder, I've actually got 2 editions of Wonder. One of my editions has the Julian chapter on the end. So these 2, I think there's one, I can't think who the other 2 are about. Pluto and Shingling. So that's the other 2 bonus stories. But I will reread the Julian chapter, just because I loved it so much. And then finally, I've also got, this is a book that my cousin Laura lent me to read in December, Snow Falling on Cedars by David Gutterson. I haven't read this, and I don't think it is a Christmas book. I put it into my December to be read because it's like about snow, and snow's Christmas. And I don't think that it is Christmas, so I think I can still probably read this now. So I would like to read this because she's been raving on about it. The next 3 books are library books. I have The Grace Keepers by Kirsty Logan. I'm going to be doing a buddy read with Brittany from Under the Radar Books. I will link her channel down below. We did a buddy read of Rental Heart and Other Stories, which is Kirsty Logan's first set of short stories. We did that at the end of last year. So looking forward to doing another buddy read, and we just seem to be doing all the Kirsty Logan ones together. So looking forward to this. I believe this is about when the sea has flooded almost all the earth and there's not much earth left. And this is about a travelling circus or something? Or a dancing bear in a... Yeah, it is about a travelling circus, about a young lady and her dancing bear with a travelling circus. Also from the library, I got Station 11 by Emily St John Mandel. Katie from Books and Things recommended this to me. I had it out from the library for a while and I've heard really, really good things. I think it sort of like jets back and forward from the past to the future, and something like 99% of the population have been killed by the flu, and then it's dealing with the people recovering from that, I think. I've heard it's really, really good. So looking forward to reading that too. And finally, my last book from the library is The Chimes by Anna Schmel. So this is a book that was longlisted for the Man Booker Prize last year. I've had it out from the library and I keep renewing it because I do want to read it, but it seems to be quite low down. Out of all of the books I want to read, it's like quite low down on the list of things I want to read. It is about a version of London where there are a set of chimes played at the end of each day and people's short-term memory is wiped, and I think it's just the dealings of that basically. I've heard it's beautifully written. It's got a lot to do with music. Now I'm not musically inclined at all, but it uses words sort of, so I can't even think of any examples, but like it uses the musical word for fast rather than saying fast and things like that. So hopefully I'll pick up a bit more language in here as well. So those are the 11 books so far. I also said that I have got a TBR jar which has 64 books in. I've currently got 64 books on my shelf that I haven't read, and I'm going to be picking one out a month from my TBR jar just to clear, well, 12 of them in 2016 I imagine. So here we go. Very exciting. I hope it's a good one. My hand's stuck. I'm going for a bottom one. What have we got here? Danny the Champion of the World by Roald Dahl. Ah, that's a nice one to read, isn't it? Yes, so I will be reading Danny the Champion of the World. David, would you like to fetch me Danny the Champion of the World so I can show people? And I will also be reading Danny the Champion of the World by Roald Dahl. I don't know anything about this. There's 3 Roald Dahls I hadn't read. This one, Going Solo, and Boy. And yeah, so I'm really looking forward to reading this as well. So that is my TBR for January. What is everybody else reading in January? Really looking forward to getting into some of these. Absolutely can't wait. Looking forward to another good year of reading in 2016, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.